slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some honestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable.
Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
So, Renewal, affinity range, so it's bounded by affinity range. So if they leave the affinity range, are they still gonna have it? Or is it gonna be like originally where they have it, but as long as they didn't have it, they'll have it. So even if you like fall on platform and something, you don't lose it, and you can still go on it. I just don't want to get it back Hallowed Ground is a recast and renewal is a pain sometimes. Like sometimes you max out your renewal to the point where you buffed it, so you get like 200 plus views per second, and then somebody drops off and like you have to find a way to get that buff back so you can recast it. It's a pain someone drops off by accident because something you do. They lose that buff, and then you're like, that's a recast. So that is the case, that is true. Fixed energy costs the best thing. That's the best thing that can happen. A fixed energy cost means I no longer need to worry about efficiency. As you know, Oberon needs everything. He needs strength, he needs duration, it needs efficiency, it needs range. You cannot lack anything. So with this, you don't have to worry about efficiency as much, especially when you meet those revenants. I think it's revenant. Is it revenant? No, it's not. It's necros. Yes, necros. When you meet the necros and they start spawning those things, their head has a over and they start from trying to heal all those throws. So this is actually good. I love it. I love it. So the fictional because you can work around it. Okay. So you gain armor by a percentage of Oberon's armor. Okay, pretty straightforward. Armor, okay. Okay, cool. Armor is double for armor. Yeah, we can focus on that. So double heal on Hallowed Ground, that is nice. That is big. Normally, you try to put as much strength into Oberon to get the most efficient heals out of Renewal. And having this give double the heal is amazing. I can see myself not having to put too much resources in trying to make Oberon strong. So guys, that's just Renewal, okay? I'm excited to see what you can do. I heard that you cannot stack this. Before you could stack this with other Oberons. Now you cannot stack this. So guys, yes, you can stack this with other Oberons. So before, you know, if you had 4 Oberons, you could stack Renewal 4 times. Yeah, it was crazy. Imagine having 800 heals and like 4,000 armor. It was crazy. You couldn't die. But yeah, let's move on.
Doubles when used on Hallowed Ground. So let's put a Hallowed Ground. So right now the heal is even double right now. You can see I cast it this way. What is this? Hallowed Ground is now a circle. No longer a cone. You no longer need to mod extreme ranges to cover the area. It is now always radial, so much easier to maintain. We also improved quite a bit how it works on separate distances like that, so you can see it actually went up here to protect, and it's no longer. It used to have a lot of issues when you try to use it in different elevations. So now it actually adapts quite well to things like this. Additionally to that, it now does radiation much more reliably. Before it was like a chance to deal radiation once per second. Now it's guaranteed radiation twice per second. So you can see enemies are getting to 10 stacks of radiation pretty quickly, which synergizes really well with something like Arcane Fallout. You can see the orbs are there. I should probably use the stamina before my yapping kills us all. We also upgraded how Hallowed Ground interacts with nullifiers. So the way it used to work is as soon as a nullifier touched any part of the Hallowed Ground, it basically dispel it. It was pretty annoying because Hallowed Ground could be quite big. So now it will only prevent the effects of Hallowed Ground on allies that are inside the bubble or on enemies that are inside the bubble. It will no longer dispel the ground. We also made that change for Oraxia.
So, radial improvements. Hallowed Ground is now a circle. Finally. My God, my Lord. Do you know how much energy and modding you had to put into Hallowed Ground to get into a full circle? 235% range just to get it to be a full circle? That is crazy. That just limited your build. Now it's a circle, and I think it's now 3. You can only stack it 3 times, but who cares? Honestly, just slap a little bit of range on it. You don't really need to worry about it, because most of the reason you really modded it to get the full 235 was to get the full circle. So now you don't even need to worry about any of that anymore. You can just mod it slightly with range, and you don't need that. So that eliminated the range aspect of it for the most part. Only thing you really worry about with range is Reckoning, but if they haven't changed the Reckoning's mod, it literally gives like, I think it's 40% range or Reckoning. So if they haven't changed it, it's gonna be amazing. So it does give reliable radiation stats. Yeah, confusion, letting them killing each other off. That is fun. No problem with that. Yes, the nullifier, as he said. Man, when you cast your Hallowed Ground and the nullifier just step on it and it just disappears, it's like, it just cuts so deep in you, like you want to scream. But I'm glad for all the Oberon names who are out there holding on to faith, holding out, playing Oberon still, even when you know you're weak, playing him in steel pattern, suffering through it. We're getting the buff. I know some people don't like that you only have 3 now before you had 4, but think about it. You don't have to be putting that much resources into it to get it into a full circle. Okay? And he's talking about Arexia
And we also made a few other changes to to 3 other interactions with nullifiers.
Okay, so Hallowed Ground and Web Ed Embrace no longer dispel effects back while inside the bubble. Snow Globe, this is for Frost. No longer destroys it immediately. Deals percentage damage to the globe every second. Cataclysm, this is for Limbo. No longer destroys it immediately. Shrinking speeds up. And this is for Magnetize. No longer destroys it immediately. Duration runs out fast.
Let me talk about his passive. So you see those shields that I have around me? Those are his new passive. Whenever Oberon picks up a health orb, he will get 1 protection like that and will give it to his allies as well. And that protection, what it does is when you take a hit, you take no damage. So you can see that absorb the entire damage for...
So basically, as people were saying, he gets basically like his passive is Mesmer Skin, or a lighter version of it. Mesmer Skin light, because you need health orbs. It's not just casting it like you did it with Revenant. I think Revenant is the one again doing Mesmer Skin. I mean, it's a good passive. Though I'm curious. Then again, you're kind of hard to kill because they're giving you layers and layers of survivability. Because his passive is a survivability. Mesmer Skin, and when that fails, I think it's a point something. You get that point something temporary invincibility to get it up again or something else. But you also have so much armor, because I think the base with Oberon Prime's armor is increased to 450, and the base one is increased to 385. I think that's it. So you got better armor. You got invincibility, and as we see moving forward, there are gonna be some more armor. You got Renewal that literally gives you armor and heals you, and Hallowed Ground doubles that heal when you're standing on it. So there's so much survivability going on. I haven't seen much of a damage aspect yet, but we like that to Smite and Reckoning.
The entire damage attack, so basically you can use that to be like fully protected as long as you're getting orbs, which is pretty easy to do when you have Fallout, or later we'll talk about some other ways to get it. Oberon's 1 is Nexios, is a good target to use it on. So you see, when I cast it immediately removed all of his overguard in one shot, and it does percentage damage, and then does a secondary hit around him for that for that percentage of the damage to enemies around it. So you want to use it on units that have a lot of health, so that the damage then they deal around them is higher. See him? There you go. So the entire overguard is gone. And
So basically, this is the literal smite. Basically smiting the enemies with a righteous fire and causing a bit of AoE. This is actually really good. But what is conflicting to me is now, what exactly am I going to subsume off? Because I normally do something subsume smite off. But now I don't know what. So I think I'm gonna able to subsume anything because this ability is actually good now. I think it's 35% base and it can scale up to 75% max percentage radiation damage. It takes off overguards and it does 75% of the overall health. So you would try to aim it at the bosses. I mean, you know how Smite worked before, but now it's able to be doubled. So now I'm looking at Oberon being capped out at like, to be modded like at 200% strength seems to be where you want to keep him, at a 200% strength.
you see, it killed a bunch of enemies around it because.
And this is level 100, guys. I don't think they did a lot of modding with this Oberon. Probably they put a normal build Oberon, but they don't have the Umbral mods and all of that fancy stuff on them. So I'm curious to see how far we can push Oberon with his damage on Smite. I'm not sure how the mod works. Probably still just gives radiation to your weapon. I don't think they're gonna change that.
He's costs quite a bit of health, so his fourth ability now has line of sight, so you have to be careful when you use it.
Line of sight, it's good and it's bad. I've seen some people complain that now I can't nuke anything anymore. Okay, true. You cannot nuke, but it depends on how the line of sight works. Because if I remember correctly, is Ember on the line of sight as well? Ember's previous ultimate wasn't the line of sight. Ember's ultimate wasn't line of sight. I'm not sure. Depends on how line of sight, how their line of sight works. So we'll have to see when we get our hands on Oberon, which I will be playing when the rework drops. But let's hear the rest.
Now when you use it, it will always strip armor, which I guess I didn't choose the best place to showcase that because they don't have armor, but the armor strip no longer requires you to have them on the grass. It will work in any situation. It does way more damage now, something like more than triple, I think.
So it does 3 times the damage. Now if I remember correctly, Reckoning does like what, 2,000 damage? Or 2,500? Around that? Yeah, now if it does 3 times the damage, that's like 6,000 base. And if you put the 200% strength on it, that's like, if it's 2,000, that's like 12,000, right? Am I right? Well, this is 2,000, this is about triple or more. So let's leave it at 6. So 6,000 damage, basically, when you do everything that it's supposed to do to it. And then when you put 200% power strength, it's like 12,000 damage. And I hear there's still more damage that can be added based on the stacks of radiation. I think it's 750 per stack. Want to hear more from this? I mean, it's just actually listen.
And also scales based on how many stacks of radiation they have on them, so that gives you more damage. It also gives you armor for every enemy you hit, and it also scales with how many stacks of radiation you have. So in the top there now.
So I hear you can get at least 1,000 armor. He caps out at 1,000 armor for this. So this alone just alone armor buffs is enough. Because his base armor is gonna be 450. If you're using the overhaul set, you're looking at what's that, like 1,000? Because it's like 300 and it was at before his armor was like what, 200 or something? 275? Yeah, and his base one was like what, 75 or was it 240 or something? Yeah, so basically it's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a lot more. And armor does have some uses. Probably in the higher levels not so much. His passive is gonna be a better boost in the higher levels. But it says damage increase 3 times. Plus depending on the stacks you have on the area. So you know, Hallowed Ground. It plays drop your stats, your 3 layers of Hallowed Ground all over the place. Rise up with Reckoning. Slam them down. Depending on the amount of stacks, because it takes 5 seconds for them to reach 10 stacks. Depending on the amount of damage you get per stack, you're looking at some wicked damage. Now, if you have a Rhino, someone who can buff ability damage, that is going to be amazing. Wow. Chef's kiss, the damage is going to be insane. I don't know exactly how this works, so yeah.
It says 1288. If you remember earlier, it was like 600 and something. So it now gives you even more armor there, which synergizes really well with giving armor to your allies, protecting everything that's going around. Also, this ability always used to repel doors, but they used to be very hard to beat.
Yes, health orbs. So basically now it has a 50% chance of giving health orbs. I don't know if that's scalable or not. That's probably not. But basically what it's saying, from once they're marked, if they're marked, it leaves a marking on them, so you know if you kill them even without they will drop an health orb. Now this is gonna play into his passive. But if you think about it, if you use it as user and then you smite, I'm pretty sure that's gonna do kill. That's gonna do the job right here, right? And if you do that, you have health orbs. No matter what, you will always have health orbs. So his invincibility will be prolonged somehow. And since it doesn't have a time reset limit, you can add as much as possible, as long as it doesn't pass 3 stacks. So if you lose one stack, there's a cooldown that says, oh, you have to wait another time. No, you can activate this as much as possible. As much as you have health orbs, you can have stacks.
Because you have to get the exact kill with the 4th, which is tough to do because obviously, you know, there's a whole bunch of other AoEs and stuff going. Now it marks enemies, so when you kill them, they still drop the orbs. You can see the orbs flying there, even though I didn't kill them with the ability. Just the fact that I used the ability on them marked them to basically get those, be able to drop those orbs, which obviously synergizes really well with his passive to give you the protective stacks that you see around me, so that enemies cannot kill me. And that's about it. That's the whole kit. Hopefully you understood. Like, I'm sorry I gave it out of order, but I think hopefully that made more sense.
And that's Pablo right here, guys, taking us through the Oberon rework. I'm excited for it. Tell me how you feel about it. Are you excited? Oh, here it was. Here it is. So it was 240, but now it's 450. That's a 210 increase to the armor. That's a whole lot of armor. That's almost a double armor. Oh, here it is. Said you remain invulnerable and receive a 0.25 seconds cooldown. before an additional charge can be depleted. If the damage removed, your final stack players will be granted an additional 0.35 of invulnerability. So you get, so if I'm reading this right, for every stack you lose, you get 0.25 cooldown. So you get 0.25 invulnerability before another one can be lost. So it doesn't just lose them, like you shot 3 bullets and you get hit 3 times. You have leeway, so it's not gonna hit you like that. So you basically have some, I'm not sure if this is moddable. I'm not sure if it's gonna be affected by mods, but it doesn't show anything here. But we'll know when we get rework, which we will be going into. And this is something your teammates are gonna get also. So free Mesmer skin for everyone. Also, Smite is completely shipped up, overgot and armor, and loses 25% of his current health, especially health and shield in an instant, and it's capped at 75, so at 200% strength, you can cap this out. Target is staggered and open to melee finishers. Smite does not have much shield, so those affect the final health damage. Final damage to the health, enemies within 6 meters. Target receives 50% of the damage dealt and impacted by stagger. So it's a small little nuke, basically. And the augment is unchanged. Yeah, we already went through this. Okay, and allied eruptions increase Hallowed Ground duration from 100% to 100%. I mean, those who want to do that, I don't think I really used this one. Next, Renewal is often compared to Boost Reservoir. Yeah, we went through this. It also grants armors and armor for your allies. Oh, Phoenix Renewal has a cooldown from 90 seconds to 60 seconds. I mean, think about it. You have invincibility, you have a mad ton of armor, and you're getting double heals. I mean, and you have immortal augment. I mean, what more do you want? What more do you want? You got some serious firepower with Smite and some serious, hold on, let me finish this. So basically, Oberon line of sight, like I said, depending on how they do line of sight for Oberon. But this is what I'm talking about. Increase the bonus damage to enemies affected by radiation status from a flat 625 to 750 per stack of radiation damage. In other words, your damage is double if the target acts on maximum radiation stacks. So if they have 10 radiation stacks, instead of doing the 12,000 radiation, you do like 24,000. Yeah, let's say it's 24,000 radiation damage. And remember, you're stripping armor as well. Smart. So that's amazing. So let's see. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it.
I got facts over tracks, this and that, spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas, think I'm okay at last.
So
but
basically,
I don't know if that can erase
we
all
still
the
have
past and
that
the
bubble that
pettiness.
scales,
A
right?
reflection of the emptiness,
That's what I'm
hilarious.
thinking.
You think you're with my time, you're delirious, mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior, inferior. You know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to
Anyways,
hear
like I was
words, you
saying,
can say them back. I want you to
patches
feel
are
free
still
from the
there, so you
chains
still
that
can
last,
do
and to
even
believe in what you got. It was built to last.
guys,
Yeah.
the amount of damage possibility for Oberon right now is crazy. I don't know if they're going you know, nerf is Smite for like the helmeted. They're gonna nerf the helmeted Smite. Then again,
Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams into modestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but it's
anyways, yes, so this is Oberon's Rework, guys. I am excited. You guys are excited. Tell me about it. Are you guys excited?
Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it. I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I never several ages of vacant. Modern kingdom for the taking.
First, I put on nourish on because I was using it for sustenance of energy right now. I don't even need that anymore, so
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love.
we just have to see how it goes.
And wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Until next time I make a video, it's gonna be Oberon's Rework. Alright, thank you for your time, thank you for your patience, and peace out. Take care.